Welcome everybody to another Behind the Name. I'm your boy Budilla.
And your boy Prince J. Ryan.
And we got a special guest in the building representing the West Side, man. I want to say, hey, he put in a lot of work, man, to, consider, what I'm saying, that King Detro, man, especially on the West Side, he put in a lot of work, you know what I mean? So we got my brother, none other than Detro, King Detro. What's going on, bro? Here?
What's the word, bro? Time for me to expose these papers.
How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling groovy, bro. I'm feeling groovy.
That's good. That's good, bro. We definitely excited to have you on the show, man. Get a chance to hear your story and your background of when you got started. And man, I'm looking forward to hearing your journey today. So without further ado, take us back to your first time getting introduced to footwork and the culture, and how young was
you? Okay, so basically, I was already probably 12 or 13, but I was on the West Side hustling, a lot, where Madison Pulaski was the space where everybody made money at. So I was going over there to hustle. Now DJ Traxman was the first DJ I ever met over there while I used to be hustling, selling CDs and movies.
Right.
He was at the Taylor spot, always playing the juke tracks. My first time seeing somebody footwork, and I'm not even lying, was Eli and Lil Jon. They was battling against each other in front of them. I didn't even know what footworking was at first. I just knew about the tracks, and it was cool to me, but I'm like, what is they over there doing? So I ended up coming across Lil Jon, could you show me some of that stuff you doing? And I'm like, that shit look crazy, but it looked raw to me. But I was already a dancer, though. I was doing choreography dancing with Main Attraction. But then once I started seeing footwork, and it was intriguing to me where I wanted to learn how to do that. And I'm like, that choreography, hip hop, contemporary art is cool, but I like that shit right there. So in the midst of that, I was coming towards Lil Jon. Every time I call him on Madison Pulaski, I'm like, show me a move, bro. Show me a move, bro. I started learning how to skate and doing little moves he was teaching me. In the midst of that, I joined another dance group and was seeing them footwork super hard. Then I said, you know what? I seen TJ and Chemistry on a YouTube video, footworking against each other on Dante Fane shit. And Pope and all them was the guys at the time. YouTube basically had just came out because we was on Channel 19 at first. I was getting my name on Channel 19 through Walla at a young age because I was trying to hurry up and get on that camera. I was thirsty to get on that camera. Everybody knew that because Walla made people who they is. Shit, basically Walla made me too. So as I saw that, TJ and Chemistry caught my eye with that shit. I'm like, they so cold that I'm like, I need to learn from one of them. And TJ was just more animated to me. And I was just like, man, that dude right there, he doing shit that I would love to do. Right. I literally went and found TJ and went and auditioned for Heat Squad, and I made it on there. And from there, I just was up on the TJ hard. He was showing me every move he could because I was so interested and wanted to do it so bad. I didn't want to look like a fool. Because one point in time, I was in a party and I heard Gambino 3 for the 10. And now mind you, DJ Traxman is the man for out west. So I was getting so good at it. I'm trying to get him to make me a track and everything. That man still owe me a track to this day.
Hey, still ain't get a track, huh?
Still ain't got the track from him, but he owed it to me. But the thing was me being around there in the K-Town house parties and all that, it was cracking. So I'm like, when I get the footworking, they was laughing at me at first a little bit. Man, once I came back and practiced, I was smoking everybody in the party. Well, motherfucker like, oh, they go Detro, put their hood on and walk away. I knew I was getting good then. And one thing I noticed that TJ was always telling me, like, catch the beat. He like, I don't care, hit them basics, but he like get in sync with that track. And he was like, then come holler at me. Right. That's why when I dance, I like to be in sync with the track. I don't care what anybody else say. My style is different off the strength that like, I do different shit with my shit when I'm catching them beats.
Right.
Like, so that's what make me look like I got unlimited rounds because I'm not hitting the same shit. I can switch it up anytime I want to, but it's like the whole point of me riding the beat is what makes me love this shit so much because it's like once you in sync with the track, you know when it's breaking down, you know when the drop hitting, all of that. Like this is something that like hone on to you soon when you be doing it for so long. So not only that, even under times when I was even coming as a second stream or whatever for Footwork Kings at the time with TJ. All of those is great experiences for me because I got a chance to show my skills off in front of these people, knowing I don't dance like everybody else.
Right. He Squad was your first group?
That was my first footwork group.
Okay.
Out of everything else, it was dance groups, but I said fuck the dance group shit. I wanted to do the footwork and strictly footwork.
Right. Okay, so speaking of dance groups, what dance group were? Because it was the dance group first, then
then He Squad.
So what group was that before He Squad?
Main Attraction.
Main Attraction
was like the biggest dance group out west.
Out west, exactly.
Main Attraction.
So how did you get in tune with that group?
Actually, one of my friends was like already dancing, and it was something about the Bud Billiken. I liked the Bud Billiken parade, and I never been, and I wanted to perform. And they said Main Attraction was, about to be in it. So I was just like, well, I want to dance too, because I see this stuff be cracking. Bud Billiken is like a big thing back then. I remember because my first time going out there, I was so scared that DJ PJ and them had a spot in the cut that they was having them footwork and stuff at, and I tried to footwork over there. They said he's not from over here. I got the hell up out of there.
He's not from over here.
He's not from over here because just from them seeing how I was footworking, I was dancing. You know what I mean? I'm hitting doses and wrapping my leg, and they like, no, he's not from out here. Where you from? I got nervous and just walked away. But
the low end, boy.
I was young though, literally. This way, y'all happy. All y'all was out there around this time, but like I was young, bro. I was like 15, 16 years old. Like I ain't never stepped on the south side before. I was like, what the fuck is I'm doing over here? But I was excited because I got a chance to perform at the Bud Billiken parade with Main Attraction. But once I saw that it was like looking at the lineup and seeing all them dance groups actually like hitting them works for real, I said I want to be more into that. And I literally left Main Attraction after the Bud Billiken parade to go straight into some footwork clicks. I was looking for a footwork click to join. And He Squad was like the main one. And 187 came about like later on.
Dang, that's dope.
Because oh my God. Reggie was in Main Attraction, correct? He was in Main Attraction, right?
Yeah, and then he started his own thing, Sky's the Limit.
Sky's the limit.
A lot of West Side footworkers and dancers, like that's like kind of their beginning.
Yeah, them was definitely like the three, like 187 Main Attraction and Sky the Limit. Like, and them was like,
I know about Sky's the Limit when Lil June went against Charles on that thing, and it was on footwork.com. They don't remember Juke Zone and all these little things. Clownhousemusic.com. All that, I remember all of that, bro.
Right.
All that first
That's
started.
when the internet first was like the go-to. Like,
Boy, listen, Worm, Mad Dog, and Charles was tearing the internet up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Them boys, him, I'm gonna say it again. Mad Dog, Worm, and King Charles, who else? And DJ Rome. On my mama, I saw they was the first people I was seeing going consistently with the footwork videos. Where they shit was looking like they was glitching when they was footwork. Oh, man. Oh, whoa. That shit is amazing.
Oh, you is right though, man. That Juke Zone, boy. Oh my God.
Footwork.com, all of that.
Footwork.com, all that, man. So so I know you was talking about the groups. So did any, let's go back. How was your like your childhood? Like that, you know what I'm saying, your household, you know what I'm saying? Was it any dancers, dancing then?
My mama. She
So you got it from moms.
Yeah, that's what
my mama used to be turning up at the factory.
Oh, she was at the factory.
Wait.
Oh, gee, that's a
right.
She was that jack your body too.
Right.
That's it.
The factory.
Wow.
Yeah, I get my dancing from my mama. I get that spirit definitely from her.
Oh, that's what
she's still lit right now.
She still be going to the house
and still be
right. Them house picnics at them house picnics.
I know,
sir.
Yeah.
Shows
a few.
Yes, sir. So how did you start identifying your style though? How did you start, like, how did you like know, like, man, I'm dancing, I'm doing a forward, but man, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what started making you, you know what I'm saying, things that you started attaching to how you wanted your style to be?
Okay, yes. Now look, I'm gonna say this. Once I learned the moves from TJ, like once I was just like up on the TJ so much, it was people starting to call me Lil TJ. And I did not like that because it was like, okay, I'm cool on, you know what I mean, you teaching me, but like I want to build my own name. Because it was to the point where like when we were stepping up towards TS and all the other people, they like, that's Lil TJ. I'm like, I'm not no Lil TJ. I started to get people to know my name, like, oh no, I'm Detro. So what I was saying to myself, like, how can I stand out from the moves he's squad them showing me, but then like where they'll know me for that. So I started like thinking about doing illusions and like pauses and rewind type shit to make me look different from everybody out the crowd, because we had Ghost, we had Wendell, we had like all of them and solidified hitters. And I was just like, I have to step my game up to stand out on their tip too. So what I was thinking, like, all right, let me be more smoother then. Because TJ is a precise type of hitter when he do his shit. I was just like, okay, I can do the same thing, but let me glide or be a little more smoother with it. And that's why I like just gliding a lot and being in like isolation type modes when I'm with my legs, because I feel that's different. And I've seen it on the camera and it looked different. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm falling off of this because ain't nobody else footworking like this. So I'm like, I'm gonna move the way I do it. Cause now it look unique and it's unorthodox because it ain't the simple fundamentals that everybody else be hitting. Yeah. I can come out, do the same thing as everybody else, but it's just like, I want to come out and be me, but do it correctly, but be me, where it's like, you're going to understand my style, because it's like, shit, I'm catching the beat, I'm making sure you watching, and I'm trying to do it as clean as possible. Back then I was sloppy a little bit, but now I got full control of my body, and I done broke my spine and everything, bro. The thing is, it's like, this is a gift from God, bro. This shit is a gift from God. I don't know nobody that broke their spine and can come right back and make 50 million views on Steve Harvey. Like, I've suffered through all of that, going through this trials and tribulation, even being this shit. Right.
Broke your spine, but yet still dancing. It's a gift,
bro.
It's a gift from God.
And you know how I broke it is when we went against Detroit. I'm the king of the floor in Detroit. Right now. We did no another Detroit versus Chicago. We won when we went there.
Right.
But I got in the car accident right that same night with Mikey and Spider and Kwanzaa and them. And I was the only one that broke my spine out of that. Everybody else was good. A few days later, my shit broke. I'm paralyzed, like whole body shut down. And the doctor told me I couldn't do no more exaggerated movement. I said, oh no. I said, this how I eat. This how I live. This
Can't
the
do
stuff
that.
I love to do.
Right. Can't do that. Most definitely can't do that.
Boy, I went into therapy right away. Y'all ain't gonna play with me like that.
Man.
I was even trying to footwork and fell off the bed. Like just bro, I was so excited doing it. Even when I got out of the hospital, I was walking like a little duck, but I was still hosting the war zone, bro. I was still running the war zone. With a broke spine, stitches coming out my throat. I'm like, hey, Fifi, host this part right here. You feel me? Like I still needed help, but it was like I still showed my face and showed my I was strong enough to still come back in there. And then when they got the footwork, I was so excited. I started trying to footwork. Right. It hurted myself, but I was so geeked seeing them kicking their legs like that. That'll put a person in a depression type of mind state when they knowing that they can't move like they want to move like they used to. And it's like I stayed strong and said I was gonna get myself back. And that's what I did. And next thing you know, a year later after that, I was on Steve Harvey. Moving like I ain't broke a bone.
That's that spirit right there, boy.
How did you feel? Because I know you was dancing out west. As far as the south side, when did you like start like seeing like, you know, Havoc Creation, Terror Squad?
Oh, like going out south?
Yeah.
So AG, I met AG first at Watch My Feet.
Oh, the shoot, right.
At the Watch My Feet video, AG was in the cut, like, but I didn't know nothing about no battlegrounds, none of that stuff. You feel me? Right. So
Oh yeah, he just froze, so he just had cut out. Hold on, I gotta get him back in. I think it's since if his connection had just popped out. Let me send him the message for fast.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just hold on, we on pause right now, guys.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, definitely marinate on that last message though, because on that, and when like sometimes when people say that you can't do something, and you in that spirit, you gonna find a way, and it's gonna do the impossible.
Yeah, I think that was just cynical. Yeah, it just cut out. So I guess he got to log back in.
Yeah, I just sent the message so you can know.
How's everybody doing out there? That's on, you know, on the Zoom and also on Facebook Live. We got a few people in the building tonight.
The determination is real. I love it. I love the determination.
That determination.
That is
always
real.
Gotta keep going, man.
That did something to my heart just now. Like, man, that determination.
Hey, I
know that feeling. I know that feeling,
boy. I know that
feeling.
Shoot, that man said broke his won the battle.
Hey, what he say, Jay?
King Detroit. He said overheated.
His phone overheated.
Oh, yeah. That's what, because he was in the you know, the sun that was
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I hate that.
Bro, my phone be doing the bro.
No, my phone been doing that.
Man, my phone be doing that
recently,
shit too.
No, I'm talking about recently. It's like I just like, you know what?
You gotta wait till it cool. You gotta wait till it cool off.
Only emergency contact.
Yeah, you gotta wait till it cool off to turn it back on.
But I do want to why you know what I'm saying, he just hit me up, so he trying to let it so he can come back in. Right. But I do want to piggyback on that though, because it has shown itself through a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like when Charles was sick with the flu, you know, and booked Madonna, like this man barely could move. Then Detro, like that determination when you want to dance and you want to like keep going.
Everybody, then listen to this. How many people like really like I'm not talking about like injure themselves to the extreme like Detro did, but how many times you injured yourself? How many times you injured yourself and like, bro, like it took like a week and it was like, yo, like I want to get back out on the floor and you just like, like, and it's so
I
many
want to dance so
on.
bad.
Yeah, so many events going on, things of that nature. And you just like, man, dude. Like,
Yeah, and push yourself back to recover and heal.
yeah, man, because I know I've done it plenty of times. I'm talking about, I don't never get injured footworking, but I always get injured like playing sports or exercising. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy. I'm like, I never get injured footworking. Like, you know what I'm saying? But soon as I do something else, tweak ankle, you know what I'm saying? Pull hamstring, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, man, I can't do nothing.
Yeah. And you see other people do it, you'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna just try to kick on one leg and just don't be on the other leg. Like,
Right.
do that balance, but you still want to keep going though. Sometimes it got to the point where I know I was probably hurt, but I was so caught up to the point where I ain't even care no more.
Hey, Jerron, that happened 2 weeks ago.
Are you back?
Yeah, that with you, Cross.
Are you back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. My bad,
I-
bro. My
no,
phone overheated.
No, trust me, I know the feeling.
We was just talking about that, like, you know what I'm saying? Your phone, son, like, I already know.
Man, this motherfucker, I just have to turn my shit on. I have to put the AC on and cool this motherfucker.
Hey, I be doing the same, bro. I be doing the same thing, bro. I put it right there on the AC and just let it run. Like
look, I'm sitting the iPhone on that mama. Like, all right.
Yeah, turn it. You gotta turn the screen brightness down, all that. Like, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you right.
Go put the heat. Let's go.
For real, man. But no, we was piggybacking off of what you said, you know what I'm saying, about your determination when you broke your spine and you still kept going and you ain't let that stop you from what you wanted to do.
Bro, at the end of the day, that I would have lost myself. Like, bro, I couldn't walk or move. I was literally in the bed crying because I'm like, damn, I can't footwork. That means I'm gonna be in a wheelchair. All that's racing in my head at that moment. Like, yo, this is the stuff I get paid for and live and eat off of. I'm not gonna be able to do this no more. I was going through shocks of depression. Like, man, is I'm gonna be able to walk again? Like, all of that was going through my head. So when they told me I was able to do therapy, I got out of that bed so fast, I ain't give a fuck. Like, come on, let's take these steps. Let's get in this water and make the motions move. I don't care. I need to be walking again. Right. And it was just like, to be able to do that and got back strong where I can kick my legs like I want to for real again, it was up there. Like,
so it was,
bro, when I got on Steve Harvey, all that was crossing my head, like, because Steve Harvey made me dance out of nowhere. I did not know he was going to make me do that.
Well, hold on, wait, because we want to get to that. We want most staff. We want to lead to that.
But oh yeah, let me get back to when I first came out south.
Right.
AG was the one who put me in tune with Battlegrounds. He was telling me like, this where the real footwork is at.
Right.
He was like, that shit you doing that while I was on. He like, man. He like, bring your ass out here. And he told me I was cool if I go out there. He was like, you don't got to worry about nobody messing with you or like, get on no bullshit, nothing like that with you. Just come out.
Right. And
when I first came, I was saying all the footworks. I'm like, so this where y'all had that.
Right.
And when I came in there, I almost won the whole thing because I was noticing everybody was like, he off while I can. It was a certain thing at that time where it was like you was a Pacific footworker or something. Like, oh, he be on Wildlife Camp. Oh, they be at Battlegrounds. And in my mind, I look at that, they looking at Wildlife Camp is like some performers. Right. I'm like, nigga, I want to see where the battle's at. I want to go where the heat at.
Yeah.
AG used to be like, just come on, come out here. he gave me the address when I first lived there. I almost beat everybody because I went against Frost at the end of the whole thing, and Frost was the king of BGs at that time. Right. That was my first time walking in there, and I almost won the whole thing. It was off the strength that they was like, he from Wildlife Cam, and they don't see me like that. So all the shit I was in, they was ooh, ooh, ooh. So I'm like, okay. I love the woos. You know what I mean? When you get the woos, I used to get too excited. I get too excited where I'm like, damn, let me slow down a little bit. Y'all getting too many shots.
Amped up.
So, at that time, I'm like, okay, this where all the real footwork is at. It was cracking. But then this the time Frost was the guy at that moment. And then Steps was going down there, going crazy. I'm looking like, damn, why they keep talking about Steps so much? Because Steps is down out there, heavy. But like, remember, I'm a shorty, so I really wasn't like on point to be going out there consistently like that. I just went because AG, promoted it to me like, man, you trying to go and be in some real battles, this where it's at. So I'm like, oh, okay. Once I finally got in tune with it, I wanted to keep coming. And so like the stuff we were doing like with Crossroads, all of those little things, like those is my first experiences like going out to like big footwork events.
Detro, you was out there, bro. The events that you saying, bro, I wouldn't even thought that you even knew. Like,
bro, I was at the Chris Brown dance now, all of that, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That means you was super. See, when I started seeing you was real young. You was young. Like, you was like in a Paul's Eddie and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, So we wasn't really like, you know what I mean? Like, we'll see you like, oh yeah, he the shorties. He with the shorties. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, about all the events.
On the rise though.
Yeah.
The ones you gotta keep an eye on though. Like,
exactly. Exactly, man.
Man, listen, I went through probation and all of that before I got a chance to step out on that floor. And I feel like they need to start back doing that shit too.
Hey,
like,
speak on it.
Speak on it.
They don't understand. Don't know. I used to have to do 100 basics. I used to have to do 100 basics in front of TJ and them every time we came to practice. Not only that, when it was time to battle and we were stepping inside Fifth City, I couldn't step on that floor. I had to sit and watch y'all battle. And I used to be getting excited seeing that shit. Like, damn, I can't even footwork yet because I'm on probation. I was still on the position where I couldn't step on that floor yet to represent Heat Squad. So it's like they need to get that type of vibe going again. Because now it's just like everybody working on their arm. But once you give them that little discipline, I ain't gonna lie. The shit we used to be hitting back then was so amazing to me. Like,
what, bro? It was a different vibe.
Like,
different vibe.
It was a vibe for real, where like I knew then, like, man, footwork is so cold, there's no limit to it. And then when I started seeing y'all going with Madonna and the commercials and stuff like that started coming about, bro, I was so excited. I'm like, I know footwork is about to be a global phenomenal thing, and it is now. But I'm like, at this time, it was like really a peak type of thing to me. Cause I'm like, we got Twister talking about footwork. We got Watch My Feet people talking about footwork. Then here came the juke phone. Like, it was like so many things that was coming into play where I felt like our culture could have been established. It's just, we need the real right resources to establish us in the position where this shit could be a sport or anything like that. Like, bro, I've been watching certain things. Like, it's this thing called Caffeine that just came out.
Right.
Why the fuck footwork ain't on there if they got Memphis juking on there?
Like a league, yeah.
Yeah, the league, all of that. Like, I'm noticing that, and I just feel like we supposed to been got our just due, because if y'all listening to our house music and stuff like that, y'all should honor our dance.
Yeah. It's getting, trust me, it's getting that.
Bro, you know what I was about to do when I started King Detro and I was about to sign? I'm finna say it on. I was about to sign with RCA. They had Justin Bieber, Alicia Keys, all of them on this catalog. They were about to give me $2.3 million to sign to them. I was finna dump some money into the juke community off the strength that I come from it. And I just felt like Twister can't show that he from footwork, like he support the footwork thing like he want to, because he don't footwork. The people from Watch My Feet, they don't footwork. I just was feeling in my head like somebody need to step out as a public figure on this type of note to make our shit established. And that's what I was gonna do. And I'm still gonna do it if I can, bro. Because if I got signed, bro, my money was gonna be invested into the juke community, bro. Nothing else. Right. I'm actually getting sick and tired of seeing people that's not even a part of the culture getting they just do off our shit. Don't wrong. I'm not making this up, but it's like I love the homage, but I'm talking about the people that like don't have nothing to do with footworking, but they speaking on it and like getting clout and all that notoriety from it, and they not a part of it. Like don't get me wrong. I was just saying the girl Feather or something. She got a song called Juke. But I never seen her before. I don't even know who that is. But she had DJ Sluggo, all the right DJs around it. But he in the position that get me so irritated about it is that why ain't nobody decided to step up and do this type of shit for the culture? We need an artist for this music. We do. We need a big somebody that can establish it fully all the way. And I was thinking, like, since we did a little forward around Chris Brown, he showed it off a little.
Wait, hold on. That show you sound muffled. I think you was on the speaker.
I was saying that you know how like Chris Brown was saying us footwork. He was throwing his footwork moves in his shit now after that.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do is be so established where, like, bro, we got sponsorships by McDonald's, Sprite, Nike. Oh, and it's for the culture, and they doing it because they know that this is something that we can express ourselves in the right proper way. Ain't no violence behind it. It's strictly some shit that can get your energy riled up, and you can do you, and hopefully you win.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want my just due from this though, bro. And I feel like, you know, the South Side is more dominant in this. For sure. Even though it started out west, but the South Side is more dominant in it. It's bigger. It's only a handful of us right now that's out west that's still active in doing this. Literally. I can count on my hand. This hand right here. It's not a lot. So, you know, I put myself in that position where, like, I'm on some one-man army shit because if ain't nobody else gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for my side.
Right.
I got to.
That right there.
Steps, Weezy. You know, who else?
I see Spider. It's about out. It's about.
Yeah, I'm speaking for out west. So like Steps, Weezy, Spider, me. And I say the people from House of Works.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only little group that I know that's formed. You know what I mean? On that note. But on the active side,
right.
I'm gonna say Steph's just got back in the game. Spider, he been probably showing up to a few events, which is still make you seem active. Mm-hmm. Weezy always be at the events, regardless. On my end, that's the thing too. Like when we speaking on like who holding it down for out west, bro.
Hey, why is that though? Why is that? Why is that? I mean, I said why is that? Why is the West Side, as far as dancers is concerned, why is it that it's only a handful of dancers out west doing it now?
Because there's definitely a lot of talent out there.
There's a whole lot of talent out there.
You know how it used to be back then, where like I got hood friends that's raw as hell in footworking, but they would never come out and show you. You know what I mean? Like you'll have to catch them doing the type shit. Like Wendell was one of them type of people. Like Wendell was cold as hell, but you had to catch him. But like a lot of them have turned into like gangbangers and like said, "Oh, this shit dry." I know this person because I told to him like, "Man, bro, you was raw as hell at this shit." Why you not doing it no more? Man, they ain't giving me no money. Ooh, I don't got time for that. I got kids and stuff like that now. Like people was bringing that up as an excuse, but you still fail to realize that dancing help you hone a lot of stuff out the way. It's a stress reliever.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell them like, you going off opinion of what somebody think you doing and saying like, oh, that's lame or that's dead, bro. Get that out of your head, because at the end of the day, that energy that comes out of you, it means you good when you footworking. A lot of them is not doing it no more off the strength that they feel like it's dead. They ain't getting nothing about it. It's not benefiting them, and people think it's lame to them. That's how our West look at it. So I'm telling them like, look, I'm showing them videos like, bro, look at them, they still doing it, and they doing good at it.
Right.
What makes you so different, bro? Get back in this because this can help you. I done lost friends that stopped dancing, you know what I mean, and got murdered out here off the strength that like they weren't into this type of shit no more. They was around the wrong circles and wrong energy.
Damn.
Because they had somebody in the ear talking about, man, stop that footwork and shit. That shit lame as hell, bro. Like, come get this money. We in a statistic ass type of, neighborhood. Like, the shit that be going on. Like,
oh wait, you muffled. That. Yeah, there you go.
I was saying like this the shit that be going on. Like, you got people that's, influences and all that time. Man, stop that shit. Ooh. Because out West, we had big homies. We had some type of guidance where somebody is saying something to make your ass be in check. No bullshit. So when I started to realize that, like, think about it, Ghosts, all of them. Ghosts and them will forever be the coldest, tallest, twin tower niggas I ever seen in footwork.
The coldest twin tower. They for real. The twin tower. That's like, always gonna be Ghost and Moon.
Ghost used to dance real fast. Before, boy, listen, his feet used to look like it was glitching sometimes. Just to see somebody that height move fast like that, like wicked, like it just had me shocked. But I wish it was Ghosts and Moons and all that stuff back, because they gave some flavor to our side. They was making motherfuckers, stand on it and respect us. Right. I feel like it ain't even really no respect like that no more, because it's not even a lot of us to even compete against y'all. Like, what we gonna do? It's 5 or 6 of us over here, and it's like 30 over there.
But at the end of the day, it's not even about South Side, West Side. It's a whole collective. You know what I'm saying? It's a culture. You know what I mean? So that's why when Step started doing his events, we got to go and support. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all a collective. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all support Southside events all the time. Yeah, but it's like we have to be able to, when y'all have something out there, we got to be able to come support it too. So therefore, kids, because it's all about the youth at the end of the day.
Exactly. I was just trying to explain that.
Yeah. So if the youth see us coming out there, you know what I'm saying, to support or whatever, then they go, hey, let's go to this event. You know what I'm saying?
And want to learn from y'all too.
Don't want to learn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, it's one big collective, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't even look at it as West Side.
It's just one thing to me.
I feel like Chicago footwork is Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it on each side, all sides of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So like when y'all have anything, like we are there to support it. You know what I'm saying? So what gave you that drive though, to be with the youth? Because you in it, like you're in it, like with the youth, you know what I'm saying? With the dancing out. You know what I'm saying? Like you really in it. So what gave you that drive to, continue that?
At the end of the day, we was all young too. And I looked at it like I would love to be able to be in a position to give kids the same experience that we went through when we was coming up in this.
Right.
And I look at it as like, while I did tell me one thing that would make people, be attracted to what you do, is make people feel like a star. You make them kids feel like they somebody they're gonna come back with more people. They're gonna come back with more inspiration. Like, oh, he got me on a pedestal, and I ain't had to do nothing extra. I ain't had to do nothing bad or nothing. This is me being productive, and I get to see myself doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That was my key. That's why I'm a content creator. That's why I built the Dancing Out, because with Wildlife Cam, what was basically, I'm an offspring from Wildlife Cam, because I was hosting and operating it after Wildlife sat down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So once I learned all the ropes of the operation of that, I was like, okay. And I didn't get into it with Wildlife himself. It was the person who owned the company after that. I left them and started Dancing Out, and Dancing Out stands for Dance the Negativity Out.
Mm.
You feel me? That's what the end right there for. So
negativity out.
I'm pitting myself like, okay, I was watching Nick Cannon stuff. I ain't gonna even lie. I was watching Nick Cannon stuff, and I was just like, Wilding Out sounds cool. But I'm like, what if I make something that's like Dancing Out? I want to have the resources to bring out like little dance games, all that type of stuff, which I'm still gonna try to like make work. But it was the point of like visualizing and making a show where people would love to see kids and dancers just do their thing.
Right.
And I didn't even know I was gonna end up on Steve Harvey, bro. But the whole point was to be consistent, showing them that we are doing this in Chicago every chance we can get. In the middle of gun violence, in the middle of the tragedy that's been going on. Bro, I done lost so many people this year and from last year, bro. It bothers me a little bit, but I'm still keeping faith strong and still doing this to make it work for these kids, because I know they need it, bro.
Big fact.
I know they need it. It's some of them that's out here that's so senseless and don't have no guidance that they really look up to guys like me because I'm young and I got the presence that they looking for. Like, they want to be like me. So I was like, okay, how can I show you to be productive in a positive way and not how you pick up a gun? So it drove me to be like, man, I was young just like them. But I'm still young too, but I can get on that same type of vibe that they looking for because I can relate. So in my mind, I was just like, okay, let me put these kids on some game. Like the little girls really look up to me. You feel me? Especially all the little girls, they look up to me like man, cool, and they learn faster than the boys. So it's like we need something for them to stay striving so they won't get into violence. Like, be away from that shit all day long. Be away from it, because I'm paying for this spot to be open, and I'm gonna want you to come in here and do your thing. Bring your parents or whatever. Bring somebody that make you feel comfortable, whatever. As long as we know we're doing something to make you feel healthy and unstressful. That's what my thing is about. My mission statement is basically to get kids off the street and veer them away from negativity, bro. And that's one of the moves. Dancing is an anti-violent project.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How did that because speaking on the Steve Harvey show, how did that come about? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you guys wind up being on the show?
Oh wait, can't hear you, Detro.
I keep hitting my finger right here. That's why it's doing it.
Okay.
So it was Steve. Actually, it was Wendy Williams at first.
Right.
Wendy Williams into my inbox down, but basically how it happened was a day, and it was so crazy, bro. I gotta say it on here. This shit was like a story, like a movie. You know, I was in Battlegrounds doing my thing, right? And you know, I was doing my production before Battlegrounds came, started. In the midst of me doing that, I used to have to pay them camera people and stuff to come in there and shoot my production for the Dancing Out thing.
Okay.
I was being so consistent with it though. You know what I mean? I was starting to see people was kind of like laughing at me like, man, why are you doing that shit in Battlegrounds and whoa. But I'm being smart about it. Like, bro, this where all the dancers at, bro. This where, you know what I mean, we can showcase this stuff for real. I have $4,000 cameras in there. That's why right now nobody got footwork like not footwork video, but like content on the dancing tip, my videos is king. Off strength that like the quality that I put it in, and I got it in third party person view where it's like if you was there when they was battling. That video right there went viral. And
that's the one when you move your phone and you could see like the whole 360?
No, like basically, yeah, just say like third party person view is like you
Wait, you covering the speaker.
Oh shit.
Okay. I was like, you keep covering up the speakers.
Uh-oh. He must have canceled out. He gonna have to log back in.
I'm curious if he's talking about the video that I saw.
Which one?
Which is the coldest footwork video I ever saw in my life.
Which one?
Dude, it was this video I saw at Battlegrounds, and it's like you in the party. Like, I can't explain it. It's like you in the party. So it's like if you want to look to the left, you in the party. If you want to turn around, you can see the whole 360, everything. So if you want to just stare at the corner the whole time and see what was happening in the corner, you can. If you want to actually watch the battle, you can. If you want to look at the ceiling, like, I can't. It's like the coldest footwork video I've seen. Cause I'm like, how did somebody record this at BG's? I'm like, I ain't never seen no other footwork video like it's like a video game, like you in the party. I'm gonna find it. I had posted it a while ago, but it was like BG's 360 video. And when he said you could, it feel like you in the party, that's when my eyes opened up like, dude, that was your video? Cause the video I'm talking about went viral because once again, it was like you actually in the party while watching the video. And you can just maneuver the phone and watch any part of the room at any time in sync.
Yeah, man, I gotta see it, man.
Yeah, Lucky just said it on Facebook. He was like, it was 360. He said it was 360, and if you turn, you see everything. Yes. Okay, so we is talking about the same video. Cause I was like, who camera crew is this? I ain't never seen it. And that was the only time I saw it, was that at BG's. I ain't know Detro was the one that did that. But yeah, it was definitely high quality and some next level stuff. It's like I said, it's still the coldest footwork video I've seen. Cause it's a whole, it's like the whole event 360.
We gonna have to most definitely get that camera.
Dude, that's what I'm like. I was so curious. You know, I love technology. So when I saw the video, I'm like, why did I miss this day at BG's?
I don't know if I don't know if his phone.
Yeah, probably. He been spending some heat, so it probably had to cool off for a good 2 seconds.
You stupid. You stupid.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
We're gonna put a pause on a convo. We're gonna put a pause on the convo Sage on.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Man. Whew. A lot of stuff like with the like how South and West go out support each other. That unity is what it's all about, man.
So we're gonna put a pause on the live. I'm gonna pause it and then we're gonna come back.
All right, cool. Well, shoot, we could actually if you was keeping the live going, then we could have just went to the next topic. So that way it won't have to be 2 different videos.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm gonna keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. So we go to quick discussion real quick.
If anybody got any questions, we can do that too. If anybody got any questions for Detro, y'all can type them in now before he get back. So that.
Yeah.
If y'all got any questions, type them in, even on live. Type them in.
Yeah, I would just put it to. I'm putting in the chat box too.
Yeah. So any questions? Type of
Bro,
money.
I be learning so much every episode. I be feeling like I'm in school.
Yeah, I didn't even know man, he was talking about the crossroad, bro. That's so legendary.
The Crossroad.
That's
Ooh.
that is so legendary, boy.
Hey, the Crossroads was a legend. Now, since we talk about legendary stuff, the Crossroads was the most legendary event to me. Because it was the only event that I ever saw in my footwork career where it was every like battle group against a nemesis and every dance group against they like nemesis. Like
It was
and
always
on one card. Like it was like
was
the ultimate
always
stack
something, bro.
DVD event, bro. Like
Hey, it was if it was an event at Crossroad, it was always big. It was always a big event, bro. It was never nothing small.
dude, that was like the most omega event. Like I still got the flyer. Like one side was like all dance groups versus each other, and the other side was all battle groups versus like damn, this really about to go down. That shit was
That boy
cold.
was lit, boy. Only thing I didn't used to I ain't like was because that's when I was staying in the city, so I had to drive
The
to the
drive.
burbs, and I was like, damn, man, but I did not want to miss it. I was like, nah, I can't miss this party. Like,
Yeah.
that's see back then, bro. You did not if you missed because it wasn't no social media, no camera phones. So if you missed the party, oh my God, to hear them conversations the next day from
Oh, I
your
would
friends
hate that.
from the friends that went, man.
Dang, boy, I used to hate that. You miss a party, it's like you just out the loop for the whole week. Cause you got to hear about you got to hear about that party for the whole week until the next weekend. So every lunch, you just can't participate in the topic. You just like
You
gotta
like,
imagine what happened at the party.
they was violent. What's the name? DJ was there.
You saw that Ghost, and you heard that new track that Solo played.
Right,
Like,
you don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing. You gotta wait to like the next week. Or don't let it be one of them weeks where a DJ pop up with one of them CDs. Like they're like, hey, exclusively for this party, I'm releasing this CD with this little mix, and they sold out, so you ain't getting no copy.
You ain't got no copy. Are you logging in now?
Yeah.
I'm so mad that this keep happening to me.
No, hey, you spitting that fire though. That's why.
Hey, so look, let's go straight into because we pressed on time. So finish what you were saying as far as the Steve Harvey show when y'all was
yeah, so basically once we upload the video, because that night I think Final Phase and Empire was dancing against each other, and I knew about it, and I was up there recorded, but before the whole Empire came up in there, we was already setting up the kids battle. So I had one of my dancers set up the kids battle, and we had never did no kids battle up in there at that time. We were doing like, hip rolling, the other little stuff, footwork and stuff. But once we did the thing with the majorette and the kids, Buttercup sent it up, and I didn't know she was gonna take off on a little girl like that. Where they went on, I think once I uploaded the video, like 4 months later, I saw it on Twitter as a meme.
Right.
And it was like, grandma said, you clean out the thing, she gonna give you $5 if you bust a move, and it showed her. So somebody basically took my clip and put their own little mix to it, where it went from Twitter to Instagram to World Star Hip Hop. And now they like, who's the original owner of this content? And guess who they have to talk to? Me. So, like, it was funny because, bro, it's so crazy. I was on my videographer ass about putting that video up. Like, when I say I was on him, I said, man, I need to show these kids dancing. I need you to drop that ASAP. And he was basically procrastinating. So when I got on him about that, it was so crazy that first video that I put up, that video, and it went viral like that. I said, look at that. You was almost about to hold me back. And the whole time I had to stand on you to upload this video. As soon as he uploaded that video, all them videos got over 100K. And that one video is at 2.3 million views now on my channel. And I got 20,000 subscribers on mine. Organic, not no paid for none of that. I can monetize it. I'm in a partnership with YouTube already. But it's like, I felt good about that. Soon, when they seen that, they like, who's the content creator for this? I'm not the one that's behind the camera, but I'm the producer. So, and I'm the CEO of this brand. So I was just like, okay. When they was in my inbox, I wake up the next day, bro. My emails was jumping. I had Jimmy Kimball. I had Wendy Williams. I was trying to get Ellen. If I was saw Ellen, I would definitely just went straight to her. But it was Wendy Williams first, Jimmy Kimball, and then Steve Harvey. So I went through some situations with Wendy Williams in them. And it was kind of bad because she tried to make the little girl's parents turn on me for a little 10 seconds of fame. And I said, I'm not doing that. And they were trying to take the exclusive rights to my content where they gonna make millions off of it while they give me a crumbs. And I'm like, no, that ain't how that's gonna go. You want me to give up my exclusive rights to my content for $350 and y'all got a 7 million subscribers that's watching your channel, TV show every time it come on. I said, I'm not going like that. Because if I give you exclusive rights to that means I'm not getting none of this once you purchased it from me. I wanted some longevity behind what I did. So I was just like, I'm not doing that with Wendy Williams. And plus I felt like Wendy Williams is gonna be on some trying to talk about the girl being chubby and she's dancing. That's what was that's the conversation that was brought up in the whole thing. And I'm like, no, that ain't how this about to go. We need to just be showing that we in Chicago doing this, period. Like this what we doing in Chicago.
Right, that's the topic.
So I cut Wendy Williams and them off. I was like, no, I'm not dealing with y'all. Y'all can stop calling me and all that. It was to the point that Wendy Williams' husband called me and said, he's gonna give me $20,000 if we came on the show. And I was just like, no, bro, y'all not moving right to me and I want this to be a good look. So in the midst of that, I end up getting in tune with Steve Harvey and them producer. And they just made sense. They were just like, who's the owner of this? When I walked in, we in my studio, a complex studio, they got us on a FaceTime big screen. I'm letting them meet the little girls and stuff like that. And they were just like shocked to see that I was the young guy doing it. And I was just like, you know what I mean? I'm a dancer too. So I know how they feel. They was just like, wow, we gotta make this a big story. Ooh. Now the thing was, bro, when that happened, Reese, all of them was posting the stuff that BT shared. You feel me? BT, Shade Room, all of these big top social sites came to me, literally in my inbox asking could they have permission to use it. I've been through all of that, but it was just like, dang, I made it to 1 million or something, and now they was about to send me a check at first. But the copyright from DJ, now, you know, the whole time I'm in tune with DJ Rock. I had DJ Rock sign off on consent forms and everything, bro. The thing was, Planet Moot on that track that was on that Girl When You Dance. I would have been eating off that video right now if he didn't gave that up to that label. So, you know, I'm still pushing, and my videos is still doing numbers. So I wasn't worried about that really no more. As long as I'm still pushing the fact that we got young kids out here doing this. Mm-hmm. And you saw it on my channel. And it got millions of views to prove it in the heart of the city. I felt good about that. Now, the thing was, bro, I got a heart of gold because the other little girl wasn't even supposed to be on the show with us. It was supposed to be me and Buttercup, but I said, let me show them the other girl too that she was battling so they could see like it really wasn't about that. It's this is what we do in Chicago, period. Mm-hmm. I wanted to show y'all like, okay, yeah, y'all seen this little girl, but this the little girl she was dancing against too. So in the midst, it was never about the other little girl. They really was focused on Buttercup.
Right.
And what we doing in the city of Chicago. But I was like, let me bring the other little girl on. And I almost got backlash from that because the little girl that I did add on to the thing, her parents was the one that was trying to mess up the things with me with Wendy Williams in them. So I just cut that completely off and explained to them like, this TV show shit is cutthroat. You got to understand that they will finesse you as much as they could. You cannot give them that bullshit lane because they'll give you 10 seconds of fame. I wanted to establish something right after that. So once I got in there on Steve Harvey show and the producers walked in the back and told me just like this, bro, we need this video to go viral. And they were speaking about the little girls. But what was so weird, I ended up going viral. I was trying to get the little girls to go hard because they were like, we need to go viral like it did on your channel. I was like, okay. I went in there and gave the little girls a pep talk and everything. The lovely little girl ended up putting on a knee bracelet out of nowhere, got nervous. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, oh, man. That video didn't go viral, but that's on the interview of us on that, on Steve Harvey show. That interview is like 1 million something. When he told me to come out, and I know he was going to have me come out, all I was thinking about, like, man, I got to represent for Chicago footwork, for real. Don't play with this man. I don't care what he finna throw out, what he finna do, none of that. I was just happy that I'm finna get an opportunity to show these people footwork and it's still alive and we still out here doing it. Mm-hmm. And that shit hit up. I'm at 50 million views, bro. And Steve Harvey them hit me up and said that that's the most that his network ever did on his channel.
That's deep.
He had a whole segment about it when he brought the dude Twitch on there. So I know he finna come back at me. He finna come back to me. Because I did a favor for him as well, doing dance footworking on his network. And I did close to 50 million views. Ain't no video on his thing got more than that on his Facebook thing right now. That's why they like, we trying to come back and do something else, because Steve Harvey's show is over. Now they said he about to create a whole new thing, and they said they want me to be the first guest on there. Bro, I got stuff going on, bro. And I felt good about it because this is all for our Jew culture.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. And that's dope.
That's glad of you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling you before we started the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going strong and don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, get in your way, you know what I mean? Especially when you're doing it for the youth, you know what I'm saying? Because they see that, and then, you know, they going after you, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be your little proteges, and then after you, they do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we trying to create. That's all we need to create.
So let's get into these questions. I know we got some questions on the Zoom.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely got
some questions. There's some questions.
Of course, of course.
So, first one's from Tamara.
Yeah.
You mentioned you are working with kids now. What are you doing? Are the kids learning footwork?
Say it again.
You mentioned you are working with kids now. Well, you've been working with kids.
Right.
What are you doing, and are the kids learning footwork?
You say where I'm doing it at, and are they learning footwork?
Yeah, are the kids learning Chicago footwork?
Oh, I actually just don't do the Chicago footwork thing at my dancing out thing. We got other styles of dance that we do up there too. Which was honed through, like, you know, the Wildlife Camp. Chicago footwork is definitely a household dance too, but we got hip roll, we got, you know, all styles. Like I accommodate to those dance styles as well. Right. So like the kids do hip roll, and they do the little footwork, they do the all styles, like the Nene, Hit the Folks, Millie Rock, those type of things. But basically, you know, the new modern dances, and then, you know, I'm trying to get them more on TikTok anyway for my brand, so it can look good, where they feel good, where they can come in there and do TikTok videos.
Right.
Like,
nice.
So I got things that I would love to have and keep doing that.
All right, we got one from Matt. How how has choreograph and dance experience influenced your footwork?
Cause I feel like basically choreography dancing will help you, like it can help you learn the fundamentals of how to like basically create your skill. Like how I looked at it was basically like, okay, dancing, regular hip hop contemporary art still plays a role in footworking because you can use different moves, like literally, and it can go in sync with the footwork. So like if I saw a routine that did something with the tuck thing, with their hands like this, I could put that in footwork. Like, so I looked at it as like, okay, footwork doesn't have no limit to it. And choreography will help you make yourself more, I can say, prepared to be in a situation like that, like jumping in them circles and moving at that type of speed. But then, you can slow it down by hitting regular dance moves in it too. Right. It's like, that's how I was getting, like, for instance, when you say a choreography dancing, like one thing I like to do is like the moonwalk. That is not choreographed, but still, it's an original dance move that everybody knows.
Yeah.
So I put that type of stuff in my moves because that's something that can be easily choreographed. Or like I done learned moves where I can pop lock, or like I was saying about the illusions and stuff like that. I learned that through dancing, regular dancing, not from the footwork. I put that, I attached that to that because it's like I was already good in hip hop, contemporary art, dancing, period. So I'm just like, okay, when I got to certain things I thought that looked good to it, I could use choreography type moves up in there because it's like it might feel right to me.
That makes it on point. Now, this one right here is from Matt. He said, what's the connection between hip roll and bob battles and footwork? How strong was the connection before Walla Camp?
Ooh. Okay. See, let's just put it like that. That was this is a Chicago thing. Like for the house parties on down from the basements to the stages. And this was before Walla Camp. But like this was something that people was already doing to like just enjoy themselves and kick it. So in my head, it all connected because the based off the music, we in these crowds listening to different tracks, different sounds. So in the midst of the bopping, the footwork and the hip rolling, all of these things was played up in house parties, where we all looked at it like this is something you just do at the parties. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know I was gonna take off like I was in this. I was just one of the guys in the party that try to fuck you up. You know what I mean? Try to dance on a female because the slow songs came on. We was known for that. We were definitely known for that. Like we stepped out on the slow dance, you was not messing with us because we learned something from 187. It's just simple stuff like that though. But like all of that plays a role because it kept Chicago at a standpoint where no violence was involved. And if it came to that point, motherfucker probably had a little fight, but you live to see the next day.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where it come from. All of that played a role in house parties with us on that type of note. Back then, it was the Factory, House of Kicks, and all these little spots that that they was going to listen to these types of sounds of music. Yeah. And it wasn't no Walla Cam at that time. So that's how I can give you that answer.
Perfectly said. Yeah. That was like pre-Walla Cam.
Pre-Walla. We got room for one more question. Anybody got one for Detro?
Oh,
hold on, I got one.
All right, well, then I got one after you, but go ahead.
Well, give us Yo, let me get your top. Let me get your top top 10 foot workers.
Top 10 footworkers.
Ooh, gonna put the pressure on you.
Woo, from the west side. Hold on, let's stop. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna say Wheezy,
1,
Tempo,
2,
Christian,
3,
Cross, Davin, J-Ron, Charles,
3 more.
I'm trying to tell on here. Because I'm speaking on people that's active. I don't want to talk about
No, you good. You got 3 more.
you.
2 more.
What's the other two? What's I like? P-Top. And my last, I would say, Talia.
Tal. Yeah.
Tal.
All right, that's a strong 10. That's a strong 10.
Yeah, and y'all are making, all y'all are sending motherfucker. That 10 right there. Go ahead and set up your drum line.
Oh, that's a strong 10.
That's a strong 10 right there.
Yeah, if I had a team, that would be my team that I had to go catastrophe somebody.
Oh.
What was yours, J-Ron? What was your question? Did I steal your question?
No, I was about to ask him if any of his 360 videos was still online.
360.
Because I remember you was talking about before you had cut out, you was talking about when you had brought the camera crew out and they was doing the videos where it's like you like in
it was third party person view. So what I was saying like that is like the way he had set the camera up when they were doing the battles, he had the camera like over the shoulder where it's like it's on the person who battling. Mm-hmm. But like the way how he set it up, it's like you looking directly at who they about to go against or what they about to do. But the whole time you can still see her, but it's looking like she's looking at the battle, but then it's like somebody sitting on the side of her looking right with her. That's how we had the cameras, and the shit look cold.
Yo, is it still online?
Yeah. Actually, when the video that went viral I got it like that.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people was asking about that, so that's the reason why I asked. It was a lot of people asking as far as if it was a way for them to check it out.
Yeah, to see it.
Yeah.
Because they were saying, where do we search to find that?
Look up Dancing Out Chicago.
Cool.
See this in the back right there? You see that right there?
Indeed. There y'all go, y'all. There y'all got y'all answer right there.
So tell them it's the major rap battle. You could basically on all the major rap battles I had it third party.
Okay.
Okay, go crazy then.
So hey, give me your social media platforms, Detro.
IG King __ Detro. Snapchat CEO Detro. Facebook Devereaux King Detro Wolf. TikTok King Detro. Yeah, you have Triller King Detro. I do music as well. And the stuff I got coming up, I'm gonna smoke King J Dot tomorrow on the stage. I'm gonna barbecue his ass, put him in the blender, and throw his ass out the door. And Friday and Saturday, I'm doing a fashion show week because I model and stuff too. But they want me to bring some footworkers on there as well and Madison this weekend. I got some stuff coming up, man. Just still grinding, bro.
Let's go. Well, I'm definitely gonna pop out tomorrow for that entrance. Check you out, man. So
I'm tying my shoes up and putting them together. Okay.
Yeah, I'm popping out for show some support for tomorrow, man. Yeah.
Definitely gonna be lit.
So we wanna, you know what I'm saying? We wanna say thank you, bro. Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for taking the time out of your schedule, you know what I'm saying, and rocking with us. I know we supposed to have you on last show, you know what I'm saying, but you know, things happen, you know what I'm saying. But I'm glad you here now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, you said some diamonds, some jewels.
To get
fire.
To get your history, man. Like I said, me and J-Ron always say, man, we trying to give everybody their flowers while they still breathing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm glad, man. I just almost died like 3 times this year, bro. No Kaepernick.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like we want the world to hear everybody's story, man. That's in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of people in Chicago that got so many like beautiful, like inspirational stories, you know what I'm saying, that will, you know what I'm saying, you never know what someone else is going through. You know what I'm saying? They can hear your story and man, like, oh, if he made it through, I can, you know what I'm saying, I can make it through, you know what I'm saying? So
and I made history, bro. That's all I'm happy about.
Inspiration, man. Motivate the next person.
And also keep continuing your legacy, you know what I'm saying, and being great. And like I said, we hear anything you have, we here to support it, you know what I'm saying? Just swing it via J-Way, you know what I'm saying? We there. You know what I mean?
Me and J-Ron was chopping it up. So you know what's still there.
Yep. Came over there to the spot. You already know.
So most definitely. Anybody got anything else they want to promote? By all means, Mickey. I know you with the battle.
The battle class, yes.
Open
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, Detro, long time no see.
Yeah, I see you.
So, Creation Japan, we've been hosting battle class for global student, and Budila, he's teaching one more classes for the battle class, and we have the battle on July 4th, and the battle is everyone can join to watch, but battle is already signed up for only the battle class student. But if you guys want to take battle class from Boo or King Charles, we have drop in, so we are opening to take like 1 class, 2 class is still open. So please sign up for Creation Japan or DM me as well. And yeah, drop in still available. Thank you. And also me and King Charles, we're gonna have fundraiser class for India, and all money is going to funds for India, because COVID-19 like got hard situation in India, and the class is free for India student, and the outside of India it's $10, and all money is go funds India. Yeah, thank you, Gemma.
Said India like country.
India, the country, yeah.
Oh man, y'all global.
Yeah, so India fundraiser this weekend, Saturday, June 19th at 7 a.m. PST, Sunday 6:20 at 8 a.m. PST. Mickey and King Charles will be doing a class to fundraise money.
Yes.
India.
Hi.
Yeah, COVID really hit them hard, y'all. Like seriously, the pandemic there hit them hard. So if y'all can, by all means, support. Like I said, it's a fundraiser, so reach out to Mickey, reach out to Charles. You can hit
Please.
hand up for more information. Charles has a class this Saturday. It's what time is it? At 9. It'll be 9 Chicago Central Standard Time.
The Creation Global on Insta.
Yeah. So Charles has a class that time for the open circle, and then my class is the next following week, which is that next following Saturday, which is on the 26th of June. So y'all want to take any classes, by all means, reach out to us. Also, we doing private classes. You can DM me on Facebook or Instagram. J-Ron is doing well. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. King Charles also teaches every Saturday at City Dance Studio, PST, 11 a.m. And then also I teach on Mondays. I teach a HIT class. That's exercising though. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and my private's on Friday. So by all means,
y'all working, man. Y'all is working.
Working.
Love it.
Can't stop.
Having picnic August 8th.
That picnic. Oh man, listen.
August 8th. Oh, also, okay, so August 8th is Havoc's picnic, and then August 22nd is Beatdown's picnic. So the next, I think, 2 weeks later is So
and J-Ron, y'all been having Havoc picnics going epic every month. Like, yeah.
But it wouldn't be that way if it wasn't for everybody coming together, man. So it's a unified thing. The whole city in the world.
I've been enjoying myself every time I come. You even get Lonnie popping all in to come out. You're like this.
Oh, that's my Havoc. Hey, that's the style. That's where it started. They ain't gonna never miss.
I love her.
That's the time you can catch us all in one spot.
Tech DJ's picnic to be announced.
Beatdown, yeah, I know Beatdowns.
I know Beatdowns is August 22nd. Yes, on the 22nd. So most definitely.
Wait, you said Tech DJs?
Yeah, Tech DJ's picnic is to be announced. Also Crossfire Track Attack.
Well, update for that is coming real soon, but I don't know it's gonna be Spawner versus Seabed. I've been inboxing them, been trying to send them to give me a pick and all that, and I've been promoting, no response. So I'm like, if I gotta cancel it, it is what it is. But next month, of course, it'll be Phil versus T-Rail Reloaded. Then August is Footwork Appreciation Month, so I'm not doing no Track Attack for that this month. And then so, and then September, I will be setting up Solo versus DJ Jalen in September.
Hey,
so
I'm on Pitchfork with DJ Nate in September too. It's going up.
Nice.
All flame, my boy.
Yes, DJ Nate is back.
My boy Nate.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. But on another note, man, next Wednesday, same time. I ain't gonna let y'all know.
It will be your 50th episode.
50.
I know, right?
So, yeah. So and that 50th episode is a special episode too, and I'm not saying nothing.
50th.
Hey, just because we hit the 50 benchmark that weekend, man, I'm gonna release some extra episodes just cause.
Hey,
I'm gonna release some extra episodes for those following the YouTube page. So instead of that one episode, y'all gonna get a blessing with some more episodes on it.
Hey, I love you guys for this.
No,
for real, man. Check out the YouTube.
We been should have had this type of stuff going on, man. Y'all the commentators of the footwork game, man. Y'all don't even know.
Hey, for real.
Hey, also, yeah, just like J. Ron was saying, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Man,
so y'all been uploading the interviews
every
share it.
Yep. Every weekend it's we upload one of the episodes. That way, so people, if they missed any episodes from the past, they could catch up. So you always gotta be on your toes on who's gonna be released every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in a different order.
It's in a different order. So yeah, so most definitely share it too.
Oh no, I've got to, because my fans and all that, they're gonna see it anyway.
Yeah,
get that history, boy.
Make sure y'all share the YouTube, you know what I'm saying, so we can get everybody in tune with that channel.
That should not be hard.
Yeah,
this is something we need, and they want to hear this.
Most definitely. So on another note, man, it's your boy Budilla, and we about to get up out of this piece, and we will see y'all next week.
Yes, indeed.
West Side.